This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. Backfield is empty here for second and inches. To throw, it's Russell. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Not huge yards, but all that matters is he catches the ball, secures it, and picks up first down yardage.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. No corralling from no gain. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the return decides to signal fair catch. Snap adjustment snap for this defense. First play taken, a deep shot. Incomplete, almost a first down interception here on the opening drive.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
But a quick stop by the defense. He just chewed, so it's 3rd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He just hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. Buckeyes will have to kick this away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And that sets up a return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Toss play to the outside. Runs through the defender. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Back to pass. It's Russell. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw. Close to the tight end. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And it's caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. He's running out of time here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. It's a quarterback keeper. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 guards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
First play of the drive now set up at the 27. Takes the handoff on the counter play. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He escapes the pocket, and he slings it deep back to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Dropping back, it's Russell. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
see here, backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Heaves it deep down the middle. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot in what will be the final play of the first quarter. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. See if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. That's a design quarterback keeper. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Pitches to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Here we go on fourth down. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to fourth down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind it.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. Off target with... incomplete.
But I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. The pocket breaking down. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Caught behind the line. It's Adams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Back to throw. It's Russell. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, tied. Great connection there for 6 points. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
On the move now. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Bringing pressure. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Running out of time in the pocket. Off target and incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw here. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on 4th down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, hitting in those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd down now after the sack. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Makes the grab. It's Fleming. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble now. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep to the right side. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. This will likely be the last play of the half. Dropping back. It's Russell. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Miller. Across the 40. Jukes to get past a man. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report and look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40. Past the 20. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Bama.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Looking to scramble. After all that, looks deep left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. At the 10. Touchdown, Alabama. A crucial pick 6.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at the 28. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Grab behind the line, it's Keene. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
On the move now. Short throw complete to the tight end. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
3rd down, it's a handoff. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. Brought down to the 22 to 1st down. Very near the red zone now. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Sayin. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Well, that's a quarterback's dream to have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find an open receiver without worrying about getting hit. You can see what happens when they have that.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Kicking team makes the recovery, but a little over-eager. May have touched it before it went 10 yards. Penalty flag is down. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on a screen, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. But this one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking line. The timing was off. Everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setup.
Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Russell. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's an out route, the catch made. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. A new set of downs after that completion. Motion now from the tight end. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Hot pass on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looking to throw again. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw up behind the receiver. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Sayan. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking deep again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Takes the handoff again. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. It would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his...
Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this third period. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. They're going to run it here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking downfield. It's Russell. The sure hands. It's Golden. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the completion made.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that That's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the try for the two-point conversion.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Oh, he's bringing it back. Now the 40, the 30, at the 20, crosses the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A big defensive score.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. To throw, it's Russell. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Grab near the sticks. It's Adams. They can't stop him. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here late. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage in the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continually keep the ball in bounds.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Hale. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Slams right into the wall. They got him for a loss. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Dropping back, it's Russell. The pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Boy, these defensive backs are completely locked in. Third down, the defense stays disciplined in zone coverage and knocks that one down.
And here comes the punter onto the field. So the fair catch interference, very easy call for the official and inexcusable by that guy. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away. Complete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. Here we go. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Fourth down, drops back, looking to throw for it. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on fourth. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now.
Let's go, let's go.
And he drops back in the gun. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. To the air, it's St. Clair. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Going for his running back. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
4th down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch!
Wow, what a 1st down to stop the clock, and this is where hustle and urgency come into play. At this point, you've got to get a play call quickly or spike the ball.
Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll scramble for a 1st down and importantly get out of bounds to stop the clock. That's a smart play.
Smart heads-up play by this quarterback. Hey, listen, they're trailing. He's got to make some plays, and if nothing's open downfield, use your legs, pick up as many yards as you can, get out of bounds, and get ready for that next play.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. To throw, it's St. Clair. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Now you've got a big decision. What a great touchdown, but think about it. If you kick the extra point, you tie the game up, probably go to overtime. Or if you roll the dice and go for 2 and potentially win the game.
Pressure moment for this kicker here. Can he force overtime? The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. Our first play of overtime. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. The back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So it's a comfortable 2nd and 4 for the offense here after that penalty. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They jump on top in OT.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Point after, up and good. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Back to throw. It's Russell. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And now the defense will spend a timeout to get everybody on the same page before this important play. Set now, 5 wide receivers. They look to throw it here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
Mets